Thursday, 14 July, SABC2.
Hierdie Woensdag op die KTV kuier ek saam met Lawton Roberts hier in Hermanus, waar ek oor sy perlemoen skulp speelrame gaan praat. As jou nuuskierigheid geprikkel is, kom kyk die KTV. SABC2 7:30, moet dit nie misloop nie. Maak dit sin?
Ja, nee, dat lyk heel reg.
Ek gaan ook 'n speelraammaker word.
Ons doen.
After 45 minutes of play at the Stade Prince Moulay Stadium in Rabat, Morocco, it is goalless between the defending champions Nigeria and Banyana Banyana. And of course, in terms of the play, the first 17 minutes really belonged to Banyana Banyana. They were more strong, more dominant, more comfortable. And then towards the latter stages of the half did we see Nigeria come out. And quite evident, Simpiwe Dludlu here in that 9th minute.
I think we spoke about the sharpness of Utembi and his speed when we go forward, because this is the 9th minute where we get a third corner. And this is where she's taking on Abby. We said she's tall and strong, but she's not the fastest. And you can see with her conceding that corner, Glo.
Absolutely, and you would expect that the corner, as you rightfully see there, they're playing it short because the height is to the advantage of Nigeria. They've got to be creative there, and anything in the air will be taken by the Nigerians. They've got to put the ball down and maybe just play those short passes as we have a look in that earlier attempt.
And we spoke about how dominant, Oshwala was going to be. She plays for Barcelona, and we saw that in that 11th minute when she had an attempt at goal.
Ashwala, 19 goals for Barcelona, definitely the player on song. She's known for predator instinct, her speed and ability to take on defenders. But they're having none of it as Bambanani Mbane, making sure that she closes it down. And they've got to be careful of the spaces between the two centre-backs, Mbane and Mutloe, and the cover defence to make sure that Ashwala is not given too much room.
And that will be helped by Ramalepe and Holweni being compact so that they deny the passes through the passages. And great cover from Ubambanani. That is great communication also from Unoko to say, when you go, I'm right there behind you covering. So far, also grounding, because I'm a center back to their matching her. When she goes up, Noko goes there with her. When you see her on the ground, Noko's also there going 50-50 with her. That just tells you, which is trying to say, so we are pambilina, so see good enough.
In these 17 minutes, it was really all Banyana. For Nigeria, the previous one was the only one. Last Bona Utembi Khatlana with that impeccable cross.
Impeccable cross, using a pace, taking them down, and you see the intelligence of Khatlana, realizing that maybe on the left and right she's not benefiting that much, creating confusion in the defense, going to the right-hand side. What needs to happen is Jane and Mutala need to keep up with her in terms of the pace, because we saw her skinning the defense, and when she played the ball back, you would have expected someone in that big box area to just capitalize and shoot on that ball.
This is where she also needs the support to Tembi. And our creativity is just making Nigeria to bring in 4-5 at the back, because I'm a center back, they are coming back, and you also see Ayinde drops back to help the defense, because you look at it here, normally you would think, hey, Tembi is going to struggle against these towers. The advantage about playing against big, strong, tall towers is that in short distances, they are very slow to react. And that's where we need to benefit and capitalize from it, because, like Klo says, we need to make sure Jermaine gets in there, Kesane gets involved, Linda gets involved, Hilda gets involved in there. Because if we don't do that, we're going to find Nigeria gaining their momentum and their strength going forward like they did in this moment.
Here's Nigeria switching the ball to Ajibade on the left-hand side, and we can see again the lanky Ashola creating problems coming to the left, but Noko is alert. She's switched on. And as much as she's 36-year-old, people will say, Wenzani in the national team. But you bring in a player for maturity. You bring in a player for reading of the game. You're bringing in a player for braveness. And who else but to close down Ashola? And we're seeing exactly why she's in the national team.
And in those 25 minutes, Andile Dlamini had not been tested much, but here in this instance, very good alert to make sure that she blocks that and doesn't concede.
The defenders are killing the depth behind them, and that means Andile has enough time to get closer and pick up a second ball. She's not rushing to win that ball. She's not rushing to go into areas where she's not wanted. This is how you delay them and stop them from creating those great opportunities, Glo, because you just push your body in there, slow them down, nudge them, slow them down with those tackles to say, Kichiman Maraila emva kwethu, dlalani lapha phambi kwethu, where we can see you and be in control of that.
I think it's given Banyana the confidence to say, yes, we're quite happy to give you the ball. It doesn't matter which area you are, but as long as we know when it matters most, we've got the cover looking at the reading of Andile Dlamini in that particular instance. Very quick off a line, realizing that the two defenders are coming with the attacker. There's no need for panic. But then again, was there an element of an offside? I look at it and I say, perhaps there was. But again, you had Andile Dlamini. It's the first time that you're seeing the back four playing with so much of confidence, allowing the Nigerians the ball. But there's another beautiful attempt. Thembi Kgatlana getting a header to it. But we needed players around her to benefit from that.
Yeah, and we will benefit from it because in the second half, I think we'll make sure this 4-3-3 in Nigeria, we keep them at bay. Their fullbacks shouldn't be overlapping as much because we are able to create these opportunities. Uthembi laphana short step ladders so she jumps higher and is able to go and hit that on target.
Without a doubt, in these 45 minutes, it really has been Banyana with the lion's share of opportunities, but really not being able to capitalize. They will be punished if they're unable to do so in the second half. Let's take a quick ad break. We return with more.
50/50 is back on air on Monday, 4th July 2022 with a brand new season. Join us as we take an in-depth look at the environmental issues that affect us all. Of course, we've also got all the nature, science and wildlife news and views that you need to know about. Save the date and don't miss it. That's 50/50 starting Monday, the 4th of July 2022 at 7 p.m. only on SABC2.
The Tastemaster SA Season 3 kicks off this Friday evening at 7.
Let's bake more memories.
I've done this a million times. How hard could it be?
What type of sponge is that? I have no idea. I forgot to add the eggs.
It's like a vanilla milkshake.
Hopefully we can fix that by making a new batter super fast.
You guys are making me nervous.
Kruim in die vriezer. Kruim net in die vriezer.
Ah!
That's the Tastemaster SA Season 3, starting this Friday evening at 7, only on SABC2.
Loss, grief, pain, rejection.
I think I've been in a bubble or something.
When it feels as though the walls are closing in on you, take a moment to listen to the beat within. Take heart and rise. Put on your dancing shoes. And as if nobody's watching, dance to the rhythm of your soul. Be encouraged with the feel-good movies this July on SABC2. You belong.
Edition of the Total Energies Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria up against Banyana. It is the opening match of Group C after 45 minutes, still goalless. But of course, there is still lots that can be done because as we had said in our build-up, it sets the tone for the tournament and you really want to start things off with the maximum points. So what is it in this instance that Nigeria can do?
So far, selling a 1 point each. Segmele solwela le lokugcina point or out two. And I think Nigeria right now, their 4-3-3 is very narrow forward because if you look at Onomonu, Oshola and Payne, they are narrow. So, which means they want to allow their fullbacks to overlap. But on the right side, Oluiz is not going up, but Plumcha is moving forward. So I think they need to make sure they go with speed at Banyana. And Klaus spoke about something, which was fear.
definitely you're looking at a Nigerian team that's dropping index.
Esombeke soqala lasingabonanga khona amathuba amaningi atheni goalkeeper nje awukho ke umsebenzi ke omningi ke abawenzile kodwa ke sesizobona ke isombe ke sesibili ke ukuthi ikuphi ke abasiphathele ke khona njengoba ke sibona ke iqembu ke lase Nigeria ke lihlanganisa amakhanda beholwa ke uyena ke ukapteni lapha ke Ebi
See, I was pissed at you. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know I did to love has been paid. I hate that bill.
At Total Energies, we go the extra mile for you.
Oi, this one na Sara Sara. The beat is tarantana. It go make you manya manya. Ines is in manya manya. Oh yeah, make you ricotta ricotta, mama Africa ricotta, hey. Make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody ricotta ricotta, mama Africa ricotta, hey. Make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody ricotta ricotta, mama Africa ricotta, hey. Make you dance, yeah.
Asibonge kakhulu ke emazondo ke e-studio ke kanjalo ke no coach uSimphiwe Dludlu no Gloria Brown ke njengoba ke sithatha ke intambo isombe esesibili ke siye ke ekhefini ke sithi ke not in Nigeria and not iningizimu Africa isombe sokuqala akukho ke ngempela ke okuningi esingakhuluma ngakho ngoba ke amaqembu awafikanga ke emapalini ke ngendlela ebesicabanga ukuthi ke bazokwenza angayo ke sibone ke goalkeeper bobabili ngala ke Olwehi naye ke uDlamini ke ebesebenza kodwa cha lokho ke akwenzekanga ke ngesombe ke esokuqala ke sobona ke manje esombe ke esesibili ke ukuthi ke ikuphi lamaqembu asiphathele ke kona njengoba ke bebuya ke lapha ku dressing room oDesiree Elise ekhulumile ke nabadlali bakhe nge half time kanjalo ke naye ke uRendi Waldrum ke umqeqeshi ke walo ke iqembu ke lesizwe lase eNigeria ke njengoba ke ibhola ke lisuka ke lihlala lesuswa ke iyona ke iNigeria Rashidadi Ajibade ethuke uyancenga ke ibhola ke ngakwesokudla kodwa ke hayi ke lase ke liphumela ke ngaphandle yabona ke lamaqembu indlela nje adlala ke ngakhona uyabona nje ukuthi awafuni ke ukuthi ke enze ke iphutha omunye ke esegcina ke esededela ke igoli kungenasidingo ngoba ke bayazi ukuthi ke basazodlala eminye ke imidlalo ke elandelayo ngoba ke igroup ngayinye iqembu lizodlala ke imidlalo emithathu njengoba ke iNigeria isazodlala ke neBurundi ephinde ke idlale ke nayo ke iBotswana kanjalo futhi nayo ke iSouth Africa ezodlala ke nawo ke amazwe ke afanayo iNigeria nayo ke iBurundi amazwe ngempela aqalayo ke ukudlala ke kuyona ke lemidlalo ke Wafcon mashasha uyabona ke ukuthi ke bafuna ke ukuthi bafike ke lapha kulawo amazwe benephuzu ke elilodwa ke ngapha ke nangapha ukuze bezozama ke ukuthi ke bathole 6 points bese ke bedlulela ke phambili ekuyona ke iround ke elandela ke nokho mahlo ibhola ke ulikhiphela ke ngaphandle kuthiwa ke akube ke ikhona okhahlele ke ngonyawo ke lokuhamba awunyawo ke lwesinxele ke yena ke nokho mahlo ibhola ke alangayenza ke lento kade efuna ukuthi ke ilenzeke lase ke liphumela ke ngaphandle nansi ke ikhona yokuqala yesombe esesibili Rita Chikwelu uyena ke ozothatha leya khona awudlala ke eSpain kuyona ke lapha eMadrid i34 years Rita Chikwelu othatha ke leya khona yabona amantombazana aseNigeria amade ngempela ke amantombazane ke aseNigeria ozofanele ke babagade ke lapha na ke boxini njengoba ke beliphakamisa ibhola kodwa ke wasephuma ke uDlamini oyalithatha ke nangelixosha elide lifuna ke ukhahlana kodwa ke bakhona bagadile ke lapha na ke omuva ohale kanjalo ke no Ebi ukuthi ke ugoalkeeper ke akalithathe nje alikhiphele ke ngaphandle yabuya ngokusheshsha ke yasomaka ke iNigeria asibone nje ibhola ke kodwa wasesala phansi yena ke lapha uJermaine Sephasene yabona ke Sephasene namhlanje ke akayena ke lo mdlali ke esimaziyo oncane ngempela ke akhombisile ke ngesombe ke esoqala ayena ke uGerman kodwa ke ake sithembe ukuthi bakhulumile ke naye ke abaqeqeshi ngelaphana ke dressing room kokhona ke azokwenzela ke iqembu ngoba ke unesipiliyoni sithi isikhathi ke edlala ke eqenjini ayena ke uGerman njengoba ke ena 79 caps namagoli ke angu16 Hilda onompepe nange khuza obethi ke uyahamba uqonda nje ngqo emapalini ke yena ke Hilda amakhaya onompepe ke nange thalibuye ke ibhola ke libekwe phansi kube ke iyona ke i-free kick ethathwa ke iqembu ke elase eNigeria oyakhala Desirelisi ebhenjini ke le South Africa othi ke abamenzanga ke lutho kodwa ke ubonakele ke engena ke ngemuva ke yena ke unoxholo ocesane 21 years nje entombazane ke yalaphana ke Cape Town eGugulethu obambanani ke nange siphutha lapho wasebenza ugoalkeeper isave yomdlalo le eyenziwa uAndile Dlamini ephutha kwi-defense ama-center back ebanyana ishe kwalala ngadliwe ngempela ke South Africa uyabona ke iphutha linje lizoba ingozi yabuya futhi ke iNigeria afuna ke manje ke yena ke uAjibade ebhola ke kodwa ke lase ke limshiya lephumela ke ngaphandle kuthiwa ke alibuye ke kuzoba ke i-goal kick obheke ke le bhola ke bekuyi-free kick ende yadliwa ke ngamakhanda abambanani wathi kuyayixosha ayangaxosheka ethi ke bona ke ngibulale laphana ke uOshola Andile Dlamini awalibamba wathula nalo wathi nje leli elami wacambalala ke phezukwalo onompepe ke nangethi futhi ke alibekwe phansi lela bhola ke kube ke iyona ke i-free kick enikezwa iSouth Africa Linda Muhlalo okhona ke phezukwalo ke leli bhola ke elayo ke iSouth Africa Fifi oyifesa kamnandi ufuna ke laphana ke uThembi Kgatlana kodwa ke alifiki ke ibhola ke kuyena oThembi Kgatlana yabona ke le save ayenziwa ke uyena ke uAndile Dlamini ayikho ke efana nalesi sayibonile ke kulomdlalo ayena ke uAndile Dlamini namhlanje udlala ke umdlalo ke ka60 eqenjini ke elesizwe kanti ke umdlalo wakhe wokuqala wawudlala ke bedlala ke neBotswana ngo2011 ayena ke uAndile Dlamini awuvimba ke eqenjini ke ele Mamelodi Sundowns onompempe ke nangu futhi ke uthi ke alibuye yabona la enkundleni akekho umdlali owa njengoGermany esiphasenwe akekho umdlali owa njenganaye yabona nje kule mzuzu eqalile isombe sesibili osewe kabili ayazilalihla ibhola bevezela uThembi Kgatlana asibona ukuthi uyayithola ni supporter awuThembi madoda wavele nje waganga ke ngebhola bengithi ke uzoliphakamisa ngoba ke ubekhona ke ngale ke ku4 post uHilda amahayi elindile ngoba ke uyingozi ke ngekhanda ke uHilda ozokhumbula ke ngesikhathi udlala ke ama qualifiers bedlala ke nayo ke Algeria ukuthi ke eOrlando igoli lokuqala lashawa uyena angekhanda ke uHilda amahayi njengoba ke ethatha ke le yakhona oyayiphakamisa asibone manje ke ibhola lihlangana ke noFifi oyavimba lapha Plumtree iyabuya South Africa Mpane wasifaka kwi-traffic balithatha ibhola ijubane manje ke bafuna Oshola kodwa ke ukhona emuva Ramalipe ongambuka umedelele nje ngoba unomzinjana ngathi mncane kodwa ke uqinile yena ke Ramalipe onejubane futhi ke ngeke umenze lutho njengoba ke edlala ke umdlalo ka83 eqenjini ke lesizwe asibone manje ke Fifi kwathi umdlalo uqhubeke nekizandla ukapteni wase-South Africa nangeliveza waliveza kamnandi wathola uHilda nange manje ke phezu kwedilani ufuna ukushaya lapha wathi unopepa kukho penalty la bephakamisa izandla ke befuna ipenalty abayo ke iSouth Africa. Uyabona ke lapha iNigeria ke nayivele yabukela walungisa wenza konke futhi ke kade khahlelile into ebeyiqonda ngqo emapalini yena ke uHilda. Yabona manje ke siyabona umdlalo amaqembu ke womabili uyabona ukuthi ke khona ke abatshelwe khona lapha dressing room wasibone futhi Nigeria ke ifuna ke lapha ke Tony Payne Plumtree ngakwesokunxele yavimba ke uvimba ke yena ke Hilda Makhaya. Arama Lipe 30 years kuthiwa ke akaliphose ke leli bhola ayaliphosa ke manje unikeza ke icesane endlela iyavalwa yabuya iNigeria baphasela izitha walithatha ubambanani naye walixosha nje engabe ke uyadlala ke ubambanani ibhola wavele nje walifaka ke isicathulo kodwa ke alibuye ke lizophoswa ke iyona ke iNigeria Onomi Ebi awukapteni ke laphana ke emuva odlala no Ohale awudlala ke eSpain kwiDeportivo Alaves angake sokunxele khona Ashley Plumtree bonke bade laphana ke emuva eNigeria hayi bade ngempela ke laphana ke emuva sibone manje ke ibhola ke lakhe lapha uSiposenwe oyalithatha ke nanke manje ke waselimosha ayena ke laphana ke eSiposenwe oyalwa asibone manje naye wasala phansi uthi uNompempe umdlalo uqhubeke uyabuya manje ayinde olindi support laphana ke uayinde wasembona ke manje ke ethola ke lapha retouch Khwelu Plumtree kamenxe manje Plumtree oyaliphasa ibhola ke laphana ke Plumtree onikeza Payne anayi cross efuna amakhante eboxini lapha kodwa ke leliya bhola ke waselibamba nje lathula Andile eDlamini yabona ama cross njalo mangabe eqhamuka ngakwesokunxele kuyona ke iNigeria ubokwazi Bruno ukuthi lingozi ngoba ke lawa ama cross aqhamuka no Plumtree angazi ke kungani ke uhlangothi lweSouth Africa lungalungisi ngoba nangepesafu bekuyinto efanayo namanje kusenzeka into efanayo kulohlangothi lwasibulele holweni.
That's the beauty of the game, because then somebody has read it and somebody has seen what needs to change from a Nigerian point of view. Try and find the goal here in this encounter. What a save there from the goalkeeper for South Africa. You need that moment. You need special moments like that one as a goalkeeper. It's going to help the confidence to become better and better as the game progresses. Nigeria have called upon some of those players who are born outside of Nigeria. Can talk about your Pains of this world. Not born in Nigeria, Tony Payne. So she's in a starting 11. Stephen Payne, also a footballer. And Payne, who's also playing. Nicole Payne, who's sitting on a bench. Those are siblings. Born in USA. Birmingham. That's where they were born in the US of A. Long ball, played forward now towards the far side. Chikwelu is there. Chikwelu gets the ball. And Ramalepe gets a touch as the ball goes away. Pressure applied by South Africa. Good turn by Payne. Goes in wide on the far side, gets a return ball. Payne still going. And Ramalepe comes across with a beautiful challenge. And the ball is already going on a play. Will be a throw-in to the Nigerians. On the far side, Plumtree got there very early and was looking to march on forward. She chose Nigeria over England. There she is on the ball again. Now this is Tony Payne. Tony Payne sends a long one. Shola was there, but cleared away this time. Makhaya won again by the Nigerians to the near side of the field. Another player was born in the US, in fact, between about Aluzie, also born in the US of A, in the Nigerian squad. Talk about a good return for a player. Shwala has already scored 13 times in the 3 tournaments he's played in this competition. And the ball goes out from Sioposenwe. Still looking for the opening goal in this group. Nigeria, South Africa, still no goal scored so far. Bambanani Mbane. Nokolo Esani for the South Africans. Stolen by Plumtree, now going forward for Nigeria. Can she get the ball in? And Ramalepe comes across once again and tidies up at the back. So far, we've only had one goalless draw in this competition, and that was when the West versus the South. Cameroon against Zambia ended in a goalless scoreline. That was yesterday. 4-1 Tunisia won their game. Weege, who scored 6 goals in the qualifiers to be joint top scorer with a Kenyan player, opened the scoring also yesterday. It was a brace also for Eluzi. Now it's a good switch this time to the far side for South Africa. Chance in, shot coming in, they leave the ball behind, still alive. And Makhaya leaves the ball as well. Khatana gets the ball back for Banyana Banyana. Still Khatana. And that is a lost opportunity. What a huge let-off for the Nigerians. Because for the first time the defense was stretched and they should have punished them. They should have really punished them. The South Africans, Nigeria, were exposed. And the diagonal pass that was played towards the far side should have been utilized better. A scare, but Nigeria survive. A scare, but Nigeria survive. Tochuku, Oluei, and he didn't have much to do when the ball eventually was collected. But here come the Nigerians going forward this time. In the penalty area, the referee blowing the whistle, and that's given as a free kick. Against another star player in the making for the Nigerian team. Monu. But here comes Kesani, ball laid off. Bichansi! And it is Jembe Shopasino making it 1-0. It was coming. Welcome back, Jermaine Sopasino. She has not been part of a team since 2019 and returned. That's what she brings you in a team. And South Africa take the lead. It was always coming for a while now. Tesane, their composure, the supply, the finish, sublime. Patrice Motsepe, the president of CAF, watching on. Look at this ball here, played across. Tesane against Plumtree. On the wrong side, beautifully done. Oh, the pass, the collection, the finish, top class, absolutely brilliant. You can never buy experience. You can't buy skills, nor can you buy composure like that one that has been shown here by the South Africans. Tasani did well. Sioposino collected, and Ebi left for dead, and Nigeria have trailing against South Africa in this year's competition. Is it going to be deja vu? That's the question. Jermaine Sioposino has scored a goal here today for the South Africans. South Africa 1, Nigeria 0, and Desiree Ellis looks to the heavens. Are you smiling on me finally today? That's the big question she's asking. Goal number 17 for her in the Banyana career. And today is match number 80 for her in Banyana career. She's making a debut against Zimbabwe in 2010 on the 24th of October. And she scored on that particular day when she made her debut. She has found the back of the net yet again. They call her microphone. Or some call her J. There she is again. Ball played in. Makhaya! Goal number 2, South Africa! Makhaya finds a goal for Banyana Banyana. It is South Africa 2, Nigeria 0. She had no business being there, but she has found the back of the net. And celebration around South Africa. Those in Abuja, those in Lagos are shocked. Look at the ball. The back heel. Silky touch. Captain Fantastic. Rifile Jane. Ball played into Makhaya. And Hilda makes no mistake. South Africa 2, Nigeria 0. Baptism of fire for the goalkeeper. She's not the regular goalkeeper. She always sits on a bench, but today the regular goalkeeper suspended. She had to take the fall, and she has been duly punished. Well done, Coach Dumpy and Tina Sonke. They can celebrate. Now, how will the Nigerians react to this one? Shock on the benches. They usually do well against South Africa. But Desiree Ellis in the last 3 matches has not lost an open game against Nigeria. 2 victories, 1 drawn match lost on penalties. And they are now on the pound seat. They have scored twice today. They scored 4 in Aisha Buhari Cup. So they prove they can do so. But here comes Ajibade. Good ball in. Sticks in goals for South Africa. 2-0, the scoreline is at the moment. Never in our wildest dreams have we ever thought in a tournament of Wafcon, South Africa could find moments like this and do what they've done so far. Tony Payne. Long ball played in this time, just goes wide from Ajibade. That's that pass. The earlier pass from Ajibade, trying to get the ball in. And the idea was good to try and pick out the teammate, but it was too close to the goalkeeper. Easily connected. So Desiree Ellis, as things stands, is about to do something no other coach who has coached Banyana Banyana able to do, to win 3 times against Nigeria. She is marching closer and closer towards that. Abby gets the ball back. It's in fact captain of a team. She's already made a record for Nigeria, by the way, Abby. Playing in 5 World Cups, something that even Perpetua Nkwacha was unable to do. If she wins this one, she will therefore level on 5 titles won by her as well, just like Perpetua. And if she does return for the next one, she will therefore set a new record from a Nigerian point of view. She will be 41, by the way, by the time the edition of 2024 returns. So, total of 65 minutes played so far. Nigeria trailing here by 2-0, and a ball played in. Keeper comes out, no man's land, but does get the ball finally. Tulisi Lemia. This is a story people will talk about at some stage if the game does end this way. How Nigeria dominated. But within 2 minutes, they were shocked.
Yabona ngempela ke Bruno ke abakholwa ngempela ke abase Nigeria ngikhuluma ke ngebhenji ngikhuluma ngabalandeli abasenkundleni ngikhuluma ngabasekhaya le eAbuja ababuka umdlalo ukuthi ukuphazima kweso nje amagoli amabili angene kanjani nginesiqiniseko sokuthi umuntu osukumile nje elawunjwa wahamba ophuza amanzi kade kunilili ubuye endlini isikole sesishintshile amagoli esemabili kuthiwa iSouth Africa ihamba ke phambili yabona leqembu elakhe uDesiree Ellis liyakhombisa ukuthi bona bayakwazi ukidla iyona ke iNigeria ngoba ibona futhi bayakwazi ukushaya amagoli yabona ngesikhathi ke bedlala iAisha Buhari Cup bashaya 4 kwakokuqala ngqa eSouth Africa ishaya amagoli amaningi kangaka bedlala ke neNigeria namhlanje nabo futhi ke bayaphinda njengamanje ke njengoba ke behamba phambili ngawo ke uthunili yabona manje kuyayiphoqa iNigeria ukuthi ayiphume edlale ehambe ke manje ke iyofuna ke awayamagoli lokho kuzokwenza ukuthi isalivulekile futhi emuva bese ke kube khona abadlali ke abayingozi yabona kule qembu ke layo ke ibanyana Hilda uMakhaya angeke nje uze ke ushiye ipace ngemuva bese ucabanga ukuthi uzomkhohlwa obheke nje ulidla ngesithende Sipho Senwe ngeshila ukuthi ke kufanele ukuthi ke khona abakhulume naye bamtshela ngesombe sokuqala ngoba ke ubengabqamile kodwa nje bheka manje ukuthi ke izinto ke azenzayo oyena ovula inkundla ngegoli nangu manje ke naye futhi ke ube nesandla egolini ke lesibili lakhe uHilda ngoba lisuka kuyena ladliwa ngesithende laya ke kuFifi aFifi washaya iphasi yomhlaba yafika ke kuHilda oMakhaya ke wase ke elibeka ke phakathi wezwa ke ngendaba ke ugoalkeeper wase eNigeria asibone nje nayi Nigeria manje esesingise center oyena ke lapha ayinde bangakwesokunxele manje bafuna Tony Payne bayamthola Payne nanke manje ke ngakwesokunxele futhi ngene eboxini manje ke banikeza Plumtree asibone manje ke uPlumtree olindi support bayafika ke manje ke bazama ukushaka bekude akodwa ke leli bhola ke kuthiwa ke lishayise umdlali ke waseNigeria futhi ingakho ke lizobekwa phansi kube ke ibhola ke elayo ke iSouth Africa kokhona abafuna ukwenza ushintsho South Africa iyashintsha umshayi wegoli lesibili Hilda amakhaya ke bayamkhipha endawo yakhe ke ithathwa manje ke uAmo Amokhelange Amotawu udlala ke yona ke iUWC Amokhelange Amotawu ke uyena ke othatha ke indawo ke kaHilda oshaye ke igoli ke lesibili eqenjini ke elayo ke ibanyana throw in kuthiwa ke akaliphose ke usibulele eholweni kuthiwa ke akaliphose esibulele eholweni Amo ke uyena ke futhi abuye ke afake ke ibhandi ke kuyona ke iUWC ngaphansi ke kweHollywood Bets Super League njengoba ke engena ke laphana ke enkundleni sizobona ke lo shintsho ke ukuthi ke ufuna ukwenzani manje ke uDesiree Ellis kanjalo ke naye ke la athina sonke Mbuli naba manje ke nabase Nigeria bayashintsha Ekechukwe oyangena bayamkhipha manje Rita eChikwelu oshintsho ke olwenziwa ke iyona ke Nigeria oshintsho ke ngapha ke nangapha ke manje ke esesilibonile kodwa ke iNigeria ke isalandela ke ngemuva egoli ke ngamagoli amabili ke eqandeni Fifi uyiqala phansi emuva yabona manje iyazethemba ibanyana obheke nje bayihlaba bayicela obampanani oyayihlaba ngekhanda ke laphana ke Fifi iyalwina ke manje ke iNigeria esingini ke esecenter osala phansi ke yena ke uRamalipe yabona ke laphana ke ukuthi ke izinto ke sezishintshile ke kancane nje kuba kusele 20 minutes akothi umdlalo ke uphele 56% manje aku 43 kodwa ke yabona nje ukuthi iscore asisho lokho ball possession ke ayisho lutho mangabe kamagoli ungawashayi ebanyani ithola amathuba amabili yawasebenzisa Nigeria ke iyazabalaza manje kunzima yabona ke izinto ke mazigcina ke ziphela ke kanje South Africa ke izohlala ke phezulu ke kuyona ke iGroup C ngo 3 points bese ke sibone ke umdlalo ke olandelayo aweBotswana neBurundi ukuthi ke ozophela ke kanjani kodwa ke iNigeria imidlalo ke emibili abazoyidlala kuyabaphoqa ukuthi ke badlale ke banqobe ngale kwalokho bazozithola besenkingeni enzima kabi ke abase Nigeria onompepe ke nange umisa ke umdlalo othi ibhola ke akube ke ele South Africa Noko Matlo Aramalipe right back ye South Africa oyayiphasa ke eRamalipe anali ibhola ke lihle manje ke lithola ke siphosenwe ayisipiliyona sithengwa ndawo Amo wayiphasa kahle Mutawu wasusa amehle ebholeni ke laphana ke lebuhange eRamalipe ebhola ke laseke libaphunyuka base South Africa Nigeria ke nake iyaliphosa manje ke uyena ke laphana ke Ashley Plumtree olokhu elwenjalo Plumtree awubheka i-first touch kaFifi eyomhlaba leya first touch bayiphasa kahle banikeza uKhahlana uyayicela ngayo lapha kwe-far post ucesane nangengena eboxini uKhahlana lasibona manje ibhola lapha kodwa ke lase-ke elishayisa nje emzimbeni ke yabadlali ke base-Nigeria kuthiwa ke akube ke ikhona kuthiwa ke akube ke ikhona ethathwa ke iyona ke i-South Africa uyoyithatha yena ke futhi ke Thembi Kgatlana uyoyithatha ke yena ke uThembi uyaphamisa ibhola ke bafuna uholweni awabuya nalo uFifi ukapteni weBanyana Banyana amuhelange eMutawu bamlahla phansi kodwa ke umdlalo ke awuqhubeke lisemuva ke kuyona ke iNigeria oyavimba ke laphana ke futhi onoxolo okucesane awusamncane nje 21 years anamagoli ke amathathu eqenjini ke lesizwe iassist eyakhe yegoli ke lokuqala yena ke laphana ke unoxolo okucesane egoli nje lakhe ke lokugcina ke washaya ke bedlala ke neMozambique kuona ke ama qualifiers ngesikhathi ke beyishaya ke ngo-7-0 eMozambique yena ke la unoxolo okucesane kanti ke umdlalo ke wakhe wokuqala nje nqa egqoke imbala ke yeqenji lesizwe babedlala ke neComoros ngo-2019 emidlalweni ke yeCOSAFA Cup umdlali ke onekusasa elihle ngempela ke eqenjini ke lesizwe ocesana sibone manje ke uyazabala hawu noMphephe akavumi kuthiwa ke bamdlalise kabi awasibulele uholweni odlaliswa kabi ke uyena ke Vivian Ikechukwe awungene ke khona nje kulo esiwombe esesibili free kick kuthiwa ke abayithathe emuva lapha onokho Mahlo yabona unokho Mahlo omfake ephaketheni wathula wathi du oshola angeke azamkhohlwe uyabona nje ukuthi ke bayazana kodwa ke usuku ke namhlanje ke olwanokho Mahlo akanamnyakazo oshola oyogcina lapha koBarcelona lokajwayele ukwenza hayi namhlanje ke la kuyona ke iBanyana futhi ke noma sebengamkhipha nje manje angiboni ukuthi ke khona ke asazokwenza ngoba unoko Mahlo uhleze khona la yakhona ukhona hamba naye umshado cesane olweni bobabili badlala ku-UWC base ke behlehla manje ke abase South Africa Mpane ay yabona iSouth Africa manje iyabonana sephosenwe lihleli enyaweni lisuka enyaweni ke lomdlalo waseSouth Africa anike ogquke njengayo wenza into elula manje ukuthi ibhola lihlale la enyaweni zethu uma ngabe befuna ukukora Bruno komele baqale balithathe kuthina thina ibhola lihlale la enyaweni zethu sibabone ukuthi bazolithola nini.
Football made easy. Don't complicate things. Just do what needs to be done on a day and enjoy the beautiful game. That's all you have to do. The moment South Africa are leading by 2-0 against Nigeria. Story that's going to continue for a long time now. Ajibade, good ball this time to the near side of the field. Ball played in. They're trying to pick out a run there from Vivian Ikechukwu. Scored a brace when they played in Aisha Buhari Cup against South Africa. She just came off the bench here today. So confirmed shortly the play has gone off for her. For the Nigerian or South Africa, I introduced Mohelang Mutawu was the player that came on. So Chikwelu is the player that's made way for her to be introduced here in the second half of this encounter. It's a big one, I've got to say, here today from a South African point of view. If they can hold on to this, the next game is against Burundi. After Burundi, they have Botswana to play. The Battle of the South, that's coming up. So Mutawu only making a fifth appearance for Banyana Banyana today, by the way. She was part of a team that played for South Africa that was in a 2016 Wafcon tournament that was played in Cameroon. She was there amongst the players. Featured in a game against Zimbabwe. Was when Desiree Ellis was only in charge of a second match in Banyana Banyana as the coach. So she makes a return after a long absence into the Banyana Banyana fold. So now changes will happen thick and fast as well. Kamete is about to be introduced for the South Africans. Bongega Smangele Kamete is about to be introduced for the South Africans. Host Desiree Ellis now taking out Holweni. In comes another left back to replace her. So keeping things tight at the back. She realized that pressure being applied now. The change being made by the Nigerians, especially with Vivian coming in as a player in the second half. Kanu is about to be introduced. Another player for the Nigerians. As they'll be looking for more of the same here. Bit of a confusion there. Onumunu was about to come out, but now they've changed their minds. They'll take somebody else out, it looks like. Still need the firepower going forward, the Nigerians. South Africa, if you look at the games where they won against Nigeria in this competition, only managed to score 1 goal. They've scored 2 now already. Today, Ramalepe, Sioposenwe on the far side. Looks up, 2 players to call for. Amongst them is Khatana. Khatana puts the ball through the legs. But well read and cleared away. Today was a second goal in this competition. Sioposenwe scored also in 2018 when they won 7-1. She scored the 7th goal for South Africa on the day against Equatorial Guinea in that match played. But here they come now. Alozies, long ball. Perfectly poised. Sticks will hold on to that. Started playing a football, by the way. Andile Dlamini playing for a boys team in a neighborhood, Pumulong, for eventually moving on and becoming part of the players who were the original members of the Sundowns team when he started off way back in the days. She has never looked back ever since then. Kamete. Tesane. Carlos ball. Noko Matlo. Tesane. There comes Mutalo for the South Africans. Ball played back again now towards Andile Dlamini. Under pressure. Does get the ball to Sioposenwe. High in confidence now. Khatana will take them on. Still Khatana going. Goalkeeper comes out. And a goalkeeper caught him. And the referee goes to the pocket. Free kick will come out. It was way out, I have to say. But the pace, absolutely blistering pace from Tembi Khatana. It becomes so difficult to try and mark it. Abby is aging at the back for Nigeria. They have a lot of players there that are aging at the back. And to try and catch up with there was almost impossible. Has the goalkeeper to come out and tidy up. Has the keeper to come out and tidy up. Because they were left for dead. She was gone. She was gone, and the goalkeeper to come out. Tochuku Oliei had to come out and protect and take one for the team, literally. 2 more changes for the Nigerians now. Changes are coming thick and fast for the Nigerians. So one of the senior players been introduced now. That is Odega, Francisca Odega, making an entry. Asisat Mashallah has really struggled today. They had a number throughout. She couldn't do much. And finally, the changes are being made by the coach. Onumonu makes way for Ochena Kanu. So literally, the 3 players who were attacking have all been substituted for the Nigerians as they're looking to try and get the goals here against South Africa. Ramalepe Perfect touch from her. Ball goes out on the far side of the field. We are in the second half of this match. We are now left with under 8 minutes before we come to the end of this encounter. Francesca Odega, she's playing in a 5th tournament overall. Her first was in 2010 in South Africa. Amongst those for the Nigerians who are coming in. Now Vivian Ikechuku is only playing in the first Wafcon tournament, former under-7 international for the Nigerians. Amongst those just been introduced now here in the second half of this game. Here they come now. Ball played in towards Tony Payne. Payne playing the ball towards Odega. Odega goes in now towards Aluzie. Aluzie's ball on the line. Butan and the back heel coming in from Ikechuku as the ball is steered away finally by the South Africans. Changes galore made by the Nigerians. It is goals that matters. Uchenya Kanu, 25 years of age. Player playing football in Mexico for Tigres. Damakhaya scored the first goal in the Wafcon tournament, by the way, for the women today. So the two players, the last two to come in. Uchenya Kanu, also former under-7 international for the Nigerians. 2014, she was there for the under-17 World Cup. Same story goes for Francesca Odega. 28 years now. Also Vivian Ikechuku. All those been promoted into the senior team. But Odega is a veteran. Now Nigeria scored a corner kick. Long ball played in towards the far post. Plumtree's there, header back. Keeper comes out and collects. Keeper comes out and collects. Thembi Kgatlana once again putting pressure on the play on the ball for the Nigerians. So the second tournament running where the two countries meet in an opening match. In 2018 it was an opening match as well. South Africa won that game by 1-0. It was more of a smash and grab for South Africa, scoring right with 5 minutes to go. They've done it earlier this time around. With 5 minutes to go before we come to the end of this match. Has the tables turned? Has change finally arrived? Has Dumpy brought the magic?
Yabona ke ngempela ke kuyakhombisa ukuthi ke ibanyana ezeke kulomdlalo ke ifuna ngempela ke uqashula lamaketanga eboshwe ngawo iSouth Africa ukuthi mangabe ke idlala neNigeria. Nigeria ke iyazenzela namhlanje izinto zishintshile. Izinto ke ezishintshile. Ihamba phambili South Africa athunile score. Yabona ibhenji lase Nigeria hlezi phansi lithule du. Vivian Ikechuku oyishiya ke ngakwesokudla manje ke ebafuna ke lapha Ajibade oyavala uGamete kodwa ke uvala into ewala laphinda labuyela kuyena futhi ke Ajibade olindi support omgadile uGamete oyamaka uGamete yabona ke nangefike lekelela lapha uCesane yabona eSouth Africa sine star uCesane 21 years kuphela nje kodwa ke uyazinikela Gamete bobabili badlala ke kuyona ke iWC Cape Town ke uGamete naye ke uCesane Nigeria ke iqala ke emuva liyashona ilanga siyaphela isikhathi ayinde oyayivala indlela ke laphana ke uMotawu base ke bebuyele emuva kuCaptain manje Ebi waseyilanda manje ke laphana ke uPayne bafuna ke manje ke uPlumtree alifika ibhola ke kuPlumtree oyayibona nje yonke leyo nto ke laphana ke Ramalipe